crap. Oh, wait. Ooh. Hey, look, it's the Chu-Teng. Crap, what am I doing? I could kick this up to 60 FPS and try that. What am I doing? I still had it set to 30 FPS from when I tried to stream this like a week ago. And failed miserably because my internet was crap and I was dropping frames, and like 75% of my frames, even though I had the screen still. Like nothing was even happening. But this is Chu-Teng. It's pretty silly. It's pretty cool. I think my internet's good now, so I can actually do this stream. I'm gonna play through the entire game. It's like an hour to 2 hours long, I think. I'm probably gonna try to do just about everything. But there's like no side comments, we're just talking to people who don't give you items necessary to complete the game. So I think I actually deleted this. I deleted the like the save of the first stream, 'cause literally nothing happened except glitches, and I just did the intro. Whew. So facts about what this is. I'm using a Mac, or like a Mac emulator which emulates it from like 1998 or something. Or it's Basilisk too. I think it's probably one of the most well-known ones, I assume. I've never heard of any others, so I'm sure others exist. Oh hey, I dropped 12 frames. That's pretty good though. My stream connectivity is going all over the place. I'm just gonna check the YouTube thing. I'm just kind of scared of this being really low quality again. Hello, Matt. Hello. Oh, dang. What am I... Okay. Wait, I'm gonna play this crap, I guess. 37 frames. That's fine, though. I just need to not drop 75%. If I drop a couple frames, that's fine. I'm gonna, like... I don't think I have any other programs I can close. I have like notes open and I have cheat engine open for a certain thing you have to do later in the game. We'll get to that later. I'm just gonna start it. Is my connectivity fine? Also, this game could be very loud. So if it is loud and like someone wants me to turn it down, then I can. I have it really low though. Oh no, I'm at 3% dropped frames. Dang it. Maybe this will settle itself out. I'm just really scared of the stream being crap like when I tried to do it a week ago. Because that could easily happen. Whatever. I'm gonna start it up. This intro's really annoying. What? Oh, crap. System error, I've never done that before. I think I have to restart Basilisk. I could do that right now. Crap. Alright, well I'm just gonna disable video, so there's just gonna be a black screen for a couple seconds. This isn't good. I've had this open for like 2 weeks though, because I never closed the program since I tried to stream it. Alright, I'm gonna open up Basilisk again. Where even is it? Here it is. Already going well. Oh crap, I opened the wrong thing. I'm an idiot. Now it's gonna do a bunch of crap I don't want it to do. No. Okay. Now open the right one. This. There. Alright, it should be good. Will it show up? Okay, there it is. It's good. Don't crash. Oh, it's so loud. Oh, my ears. Why'd they make it so ear-splitting? So dumb. I'm gonna move the tab a bit. Getting a bit of lag. Audio lag, whatever. Here's the intro. It's barely an intro though. And this is apparently a title screen. There's a bunch of wacky stuff going on in this triangle here. It's like the octopus man. There's the sun man, and then there's this guy. So important. Here's the real intro though. Oh, the audio's horrible. I'm sorry, this is kinda laggy. I hope I'm not dropping frames though, so that's good. My name is Nonchu, I'm in control of the Midheaven. Wait, can I resize this window a bit? I think that's good enough. Oops. Alright. Hope there's no more audio problems. You can mess with this guy's face, and he doesn't care, he just goes on about his stupid crap he's talking about. The Midheaven is a world which contains the sun, moon, and the stars. This world is sometimes referred to as a triangle world due to its design, which is what the thing you saw on the title screen. That's pretty much a map of this game. Like, you see there's like a, if I remember right, it's like the stars here, the sun's up here, and the moon's down here, or the other way around. And those are the 3 places you go to, so you kinda have to remember that sign. Though it's not that important. Mess with his eye. There's a darkness under the command of Chu-Teng in the outer heaven. I have been keeping strict watch over this approaching darkness, though he doesn't do a very good job because he dies. But alas, I was attacked by some very strong dark matter in the outer heaven. My eyes, my nose, my ears, and my mouth, they flew away and blew up, and his nose looks kinda weird. They were scattered into pieces. What's with this audio? Oh no. Oh my god. I'm getting some very bad lag. Oh lord. Basilisk, you're like dying. I'm so— oh, it's never done this. Now it's fine? Okay. Let's forget that ever happened. At least I'm not dropping frames. So they floated down here, and there's this heart thing. Nonshu's left eye and ears fell to the surface, yet they were captured by a strong light force and floated away. And so this game's a sequel to Eastern Mind Tall New, which was actually localized, while this one wasn't. And this is an unofficial English translation, which, in my opinion, is a kind of flawed translation, because a lot of text boxes are screwed up, and some parts just flat out aren't translated. I can't speak Moon Runes, so I have to rely on the English translation. It's the only one that exists, though. This is the only translation. It's pretty good. It's a very good effort. It's understandable. But it could be better. That's just my opinion. Alright. I bet I'm gonna get more audio distortions, but as I was saying, I'm going off topic. So this game's a sequel to Eastern Mind. It's like, takes place right after. That very light force manifested from Rin's spirit as he returned from his journey in Tall New. So to sum up what happened in Tall New, he like gets his soul stolen by this island. And then when he gets it back, it's become like purified now. He's like really full of light or whatever. So this is him. Hey, look, it's Rin! In all his white stick figure glory. Nonshu needed Rin to fight the dark forces, so he asked him if he could protect the Midheaven. Nonshu stated his ears can act as a tablet, an index of information, and that his left eye can act as a ship, capable of going to the Midheaven. So in Tall New, there's an item called the Tall New Book, which like gives you information, and this is the exactly same. Midheaven tablet. And there's this weird thing over here. It's a spaceship. Rin accepted and boarded this ship made from Nonshu's left eye. Nonshu made it so that Rin can move fast inside the Midheaven, and for him to walk freely around all the palaces inside the Midheaven without any restriction. And then he flies into the thing. The best way. The Earth is apparently green. Covered in smog or whatever. And now the game's actually playing now. It's the first area. So this is the Milky Way. It makes no sense, and it's confusing. That's pretty much all you can talk about here. If you try to go back, the entrance to the surface is closed. Can't go that way. This sounds really loud on my end. I don't know if it's— I assume it's kind of quiet on the stream, but this music's really loud for me. I'm like talking over it. I'm really cold. Oh, Twinkle, twinkle, we are stardust. I was unable to be stars in the mid-heaven. These things are scary. That's all it had to say to me. Oh, no. Hello there, come here, bright source of holy light. This is so loud. The stardust is so boring. I'm going to turn into darkness. So this guy eats them and turns them into that. I know there's something else you can see if you turn around. Oh. I'm trying to find it. This place is really confusing, as I just said. All the rooms look the same. You have like no clue where you're going. Oh wait, I need that guy. My name is Taco Chu. I carry mines with me. Ah, I have found some dark matter. Ooh. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Darkness, darkness, darkness. I'm fought over. That's the worst impression ever. You can use these mines of the dark amoebas to trap its power. It is best that you have some mines on you. Here, I will give you one. First item. A mine. Alright, goodbye. Yeah. So here's your inventory. There's the mine and the mid-heaven tablet. I'm getting lag. I've never gotten lag on this game. It's probably because when I'm streaming. Though that would make no sense because this is not an online game. Maybe I'm like working my computer too hard. So, all the information is here. There are myths. None of this makes any sense. It must have taken like a month to translate all this crap. There's so much just random info that like makes no sense. Or it probably does, I just don't feel like reading it. And here's the map. You can actually see where you are. So the Milky Way does have like a shape, but it's still really confusing because everything looks the same. And there's the 3 places you eventually go to. Oops. Didn't mean to close it. You can see, like, items. Well, you can't yet. You can see, this random stuff. You actually have to, like, unlock information. Like, you find items scattered throughout that, like, allow you to, like, see items. So, you just get those eventually, but you don't have access to all of information. Like, so you don't have that, but you do know about the Milky Way. You can see, like, here's this guy I just talked to. Here's the stardust, or whatever. There are these things. Neat. Which way was I going? Wait, there it is. Before you enter the mid-heaven, I want to say a requiem for you. Without a bright light, stars are merely just stardust. This is so loud! Great, that was pointless. There are a lot of pointless NPCs in this game. I'd say like 80% don't give you anything useful at all. My name is Tenhu, I'm the manager of the Milky Way. I come from the Star Palace. There is an important pipe which connects the mid-heaven to the surface. And here's an example of like the text box just being off-centered. It's like cutting into the inventory. The pipe has been blocked as of recent times. When you make your way to the mid-heaven, please tell this issue to the Admiral of the Star Palace. You will need to show this at the White Gate Road to enter. This piece of amulet is for you. You can also use the Stone of Star Palace. So this is also important. He's gone. Not translated. Whoa, it's some dark amoeba matter. Oh, it's stuck all over me. It's scary. I use the mine, they just vanish. We are from the... Jesus Christ, it's too fast-paced. We are the Kamari tribe. As you can see, they're suffering from stuttering, horrible speed. We have been reborn in the mid-heaven. This is the entrance to the mid-heaven. That's redundant. The White Road Gate. We will never allow you to enter without an amulet. These guys were from Tall New, except they weren't as jittery. Actually, they were. They have like 3 frames of animation in Tall New, and they just did this, but with less animation. Yeah, it's a piece of the star amulet. It represents the holy light. Hurry, you should enter as soon as possible. This game's stinky. Well, I'm out of the, crap, what do you call it place? The Milky Way, and you never go there again. So if you try to turn back, you just can't. They don't let you in. You actually have to get in. All you need are the mine and the amulet. So, crap. What show up on the map? So now I'm here, and I'm inside the triangle thing. So the 3 palaces are here, and there's like these tubes here. And the Magatama's in the center. And there are like 6 entrances to here. So there's like one here, one here, one here, one here, one here, one here. And each one leads to like something different. So, like here's one of them. And you do need to go in here, so I'm just gonna take care of that. There are some important items in these. Scary. And there are like these stains here, and sometimes there will be something there. And all of them look the same. Here we go. There are these guys. I can see Chu-Teng from here. Only Nonshu is capable of fighting up against Chu-Teng. For Nonshu to be fit for this, we'll need to complete his face. That's the goal of this game. You have to complete his face so he can save you. Save the world or whatever. And these guys just tell you information, but sometimes... We're the Sugam tribe. We protect the Diamond Planet. I am Kamui. Each of our 4 heads have a specific role. I look at the present, the right head looks at the past, and the left looks at the future. The other head looks out for resources that come in from the midheaven. So that's how they work. It's like, future, present, past, and this one gives you items, if there are any. The midheaven lost its balance because of the darkness in the outer heaven. This led to Nanshi's face no longer being so. His nose and mouth drifted away. They barely made into the midheaven. All 6 of us in the Sugam tribe are detected to avoiding darkness, coming to the Diamond Planet. It's here where there are 6 layers of space. Oh, my voice. I can't read all this text. Real materials have come from the midheaven in shells. The time will come when they will be in the midheaven once again. I have found Nonshu's mouth. Please give it to him. So we already have one piece, which is the mouse. The mouth. There are actually only, like, 2 other items in the game that you need to complete, because you already have his eye and his ears. So you need his, nose and other eye. Though let's just say it's kind of difficult getting the eye. Like, you can get the mouth and the nose instantly, but the eye you actually have to do everything. Which is kind of weird. You think they'd be more spread out equally. So I think the, I forgot which palace is this way. One of them. Like, here's the Moon Palace. It's been closed by Yuan. We can't get in there yet, so we need the amulet piece. So I could get into the Star Palace right now. Here's another Magatama. I don't really want to read the text. I just kind of want to blow through this, because I have to go into 4 more of these. I'm gonna save, actually. They all look the same, as I think I said before. Though where the turtles are on the pedestals change. So earlier it was like over there, and now it should be to the right. Yeah. Chu-Teng is approaching the midheaven. Ruhu is coming through the ecliptic gate. Chu-Teng is coming through the equator gate. Foreshadowing. Oh, okay, I can't read that, but it's somewhere down there. Yeah, I don't understand this. How does this happen? His name is Kameru. Flow. 7 gems. Those are important items later on. You need 7 gems to fight Ruhu. There were giants living in the Moon Palace. Yuan transformed them to be a part of the 5-story pagoda. They were Also, typos are everywhere in this. Made into parts of the gate, store in the castle. Oh man, nobody was able to stop this. Not even the beans from the Sun Palace. I don't have anything in my shell because of all the bad energy. Recently, Ruhu has been coming through the Equator Gate. So it's completely pointless. Thank you, turtle with nothing to give me. I'm gonna save, because sometimes when I'm playing this game, there's like an audio glitch. Kinda like what happens in like Half-Life 2, where it's like, just repeats like 1 second of audio over and over and over and over again. And it's kind of annoying. Alright, save. Stream. I've made so many saves of this game. Like, can you... Yeah, see? I've made, like, I've, like, named them and stuff, but that's good enough for now. This part's kind of boring, but once I get into the palaces, things may or may not start to ramp up. I hope they will. Oops. There it is. I have in my possession a piece of the Sun Amulet. 7 mirrors from Taeyeon. Taeyeon didn't protect the Midheaven that well. I would hope to fight if I wasn't so out of form. You're going to need to fight instead of me. So now we can enter the Sun Palace, though I won't be doing that for a while. It's closed by Chito. You might be able to defeat Chito using the 7 mirrors. Foreshadowing. More foreshadowing. Okay, great. There was never a fight over who had the most light. It's like nothing but foreshadowing. And things that are usually not that important to actually beat the game, but... or lore? Would that be considered lore or story? Kinda lore, because it, like, happens before you get here. And you have no say in it happening. Oh, which way do I go now? It's this way? Yeah. I think there's just 2 more of these. Thankfully. I love going into weird China, or these like weird places with the sword and the scissors and talking to turtles. You've eaten some strange things indeed. It seems that it wants to escape. Here, I will give this to you. What the heck are these things? My name's Kamaru. This planet creates a balance for the Midheaven. The land of Tanya created us, all 4 sets of us twins. We have since made our way here. I literally have no idea what these things are. I mean, I've played this game, I've seen them, I don't know what the point of them is, they have no point. We combine our energy to make a strong light. If you see our friends, please say hello to them for us. They have gone to each of the 3 palaces. Oh, is it just lag? Then they combine. Oh, good. So those guys were apparently from Tall New, but there's, like, I think, like, 1 mention of them in Tall New. They're kind of pointless, but they're the twins. And there's 1 of them in there, and there's, like, a set in each of the other palaces. So there's 8 of them total, or 4 sets. And they do give you stuff, but not these ones. Like, the other ones give you, they give you items that, like, fill in spots in your tablet. Like, they give you new maps or info. which is usually not important either. This one and one more, and then I'll get to do interesting stuff. Oh, I'm getting some lag there. Hello? Gee whiz. I can only see brightness outside the ecliptic gate. The treasure of the Moon Palace will get lost to darkness. Oh no, that's probably not good. Coral Kingdom. Name drops left and right. Moon Amulet. So now we can enter all 3 palaces. Good. I think there's one more, though. I forgot if there's anything important there. There probably isn't, but I'll go there anyway. I actually need to go here anyway, so this is good. Scary. I think Nonshu will have to fight against Chu-Hei by himself with the 7 stars. Name dropping and foreshadowing in the same sentence. Nice. Cohen gave birth to Chu-Hei after he flew away from my shell. So there's more name dropping about this Chu-Hei guy. I wonder what he did, or who he is. Huh. Destined to become dark matter. For a long time now, I've caught and kept a little piece of Cohen inside my shell. And Cohen's like what they're made of, I guess. They're like made out of Cohen. I have no clue, honestly. It's like, I've like just tried to piece this game's story or whatever together myself. And it makes no sense, it's kind of horrible. Like, it's not good. Maybe if I could read Moon Runes / Japanese and played the actual game, and not the translated one, I'd like, get it more, so there might be stuff lost in translation. I'm sick, I swear. Alright. So we have, after that, a piece of Nonshu, which are 3 of, and I have 1. And the amulets need to enter the 3 palaces. And the Star Palace is pretty much the first one you should go to. So I'm gonna go in there. And the gates, the thing blocking the gate's gone. You have to press the flashing button to enter. So you get out of it and now it's over there. So you're in a spaceship the whole time. You know, there's this cool animation. It's given us some pretty cool animations, and it has a lot of horrible, disgusting ones. And for a game made in 1995, I don't know if this is good or not. I think it's okay. Because, like, Doom existed, but Doom was kind of ugly. I think you actually have to click to go in. Yeah. See, I'm getting the watch on the cursor. They did that before hourglasses were used. Slowly but surely, you fly into the center. It's really cool. So there are 4 ways you can exit from here. Personally, just like to go through the one that you face when you enter. There's this really weird sounding song. If you click here, there's this thing. See, it's a secret. Steamed buns. You can, like, pick up everything here. It's like the only area in the game that lets you do that. So you get flowers, a candle, buns. You can pull this thing back, and ooh, what's that? Chu-Teng disc. So that just updates your, the map, or the Chu-Teng tab with new information. That's not really important. Whatever. There's this guy! I don't understand. We are the Korean tribe, even though he's just one person, he calls himself tribe. There are so many beings that have Yan in their name here in the Star Palace. I wonder why that is. We have been pushed out of the Sun Palace. Taeyan, who's the king of the Sun Palace, wanted full control. Remaining survivors. The Sun Palace doesn't compare to the Sun Palace. What does that even mean? I assume they mean the Sun Palace doesn't compare to the Star Palace. Or maybe Moon Palace. The Princess of the Moon Palace, Sign, was married and moved here, which we'll meet her later, actually. Princess, they think that Sign vanished somehow. And Sunshin, who's the king of the Star Palace. Oh my gosh, this is gonna get really confusing, and it already is. I'm confused myself. I hate this guy, because he's scary. They lost trust in each other, so tensions between all three palaces pretty much suck now. And that's what's happening. So that guy is from the Sun Palace. He's like sent here for some reason, and now we can't talk to him again. There's just these flags. So we're in the Star Palace, and the Star Palace is like the weakest of the three. The Sun Palace is the strongest, and Moon is just in between. And like people from the Moon and Sun Palace are coming here to steal and like pillage, because like the king vanished and the princess vanished. So they're like, hey, let's take everything here. And there are 28 rooms. There's these guys again. They're another one of the sets of twins. They made a map. It's very important. So the Admiral here left. And by Admiral, I think they mean the king, who is Sunshin. Which we'll also meet later. So much name-dropping. It's like name-dropping and gross foreshadowing the game. Then they do that. Great. It's this guy. Wonder who he could be. He has these like dead flowers, so let's give him some new ones. Then he does this. Nanshu is here, but he isn't here for now. This is Nanshu's body. I don't know how the head even connects to this, but who cares? This game has the dumbest character design. I don't know if you even call this a character. Like, monster design? I don't even know. I like you a lot. Thanks for the flower. The head has been gone. I will be waiting here for it. I've known it quite well. By that he means I've talked to it and then it immediately exploded. So he gives you the nose piece. That's 2 of 3 parts now. So now we just need one more part. We have to beat the entire game to get it. I'm gonna save again. Now there's this person who has Moon Palace flags. So she's from the Moon Palace, I guess. All the light that was here is gone. It's merged into me. The light bearers have since gone back to Cone. Which I think implies that she murdered whoever was here, so great. I need the 7 stars. I don't think so. I have to search for Princess Sign. So it's like, she's like a spy from the Moon Palace who's trying to kill everyone here. This place is scary because it's like war. Ugh! That guy's also from the Moon Palace. Chu-Teng, I'm a digger for the Moon Palace. How do you dig in space? I used a tunnel. We can actually use that tunnel later on. Great. So, they got here from the Moon Palace by making a secret tunnel. Spies. Teko is a colleague of mine. That was the squid man we met in the Milky Way. I've played through this game like 4 times and I'm still getting confused by all this dumb name dropping. Yoon is so short on resources, who Yoon, I think I mentioned, is the king of the Moon Palace. Taeyeon is the leader, King of Sun Palace. Ewan is the King of the Moon Palace. And Sunshin is the King of the Star Palace. And all their names sound really similar, so that's great. I'll never get confusing. He carries mines. I like this. He talks on his weird walkie-talkie with his eye hand. Sunshin hasn't woken up yet. He would definitely know where the 7 stars are. He began to sleep because he didn't have enough light. So each of the kingdoms has a 7 item. So the Star Palace has the 7 stars, the Moon Palace has the 7 pearls, or gems, and the Sun Palace has the 7 mirrors, and we pretty much have to get all 3 of those to win the game. Who's this guy? My name is Chu-Teng. I have a very important work to do. The Star Palace is protected by me. You should pray on my behalf. Cool. So he wants us to pray, and for some reason by that he means he wants these buns. And he gives us these items. I don't know how offering items to him counts as praying. I guess you're sacrificing them? Or offering food? I don't understand. This game's stupid. I'm going to keep these for later. Great. What's that red flash? So, I got 7 stars, Book, and Starlight. These 2 items are completely useless. And the branch, which is actually useful, surprisingly. Who's this? More useless lore. This game's full of it. There's this guy who's hidden. This is Tae's room, however Tae is not here right now. Seriously. So he's trying to camouflage for us, but he's obviously there. How are you able to find me? Are you from the moon or the sun? Neither. Not only is the darkness attacking us, but also the light from the moon and sun are. So Star Palace is essentially screwed because they're attacked by not only darkness, but also invaders from the sun and moon, which we've met. Camouflaged in this room so it won't get found. All the palaces are fighting over the light, even though darkness is attacking. They don't want to unite their powers. The Princess Sign, who was the princess of the Moon Palace, came to marry Sunshin, but she vanished, and then Sunshin vanished, so we're screwed. Sunshin became distraught, so he confined himself and no one can find him. Crap. You need to keep the light alight. Right. Of course. You can find something like this inside Sunteng's library. So we did find stuff from him, but there's another thing you could get from Chu-Teng. Just between you and me, Q is now protecting the 7 stars. So we need to find this Q guy to get the 7 stars. This guy's scary. My name is Chen, and the room is under control of the Moon Palace. I made all these little eyes. And he does that. I don't know, there's no point in any of this. There's this thing. Wonder what the point of this is. Well, guess what? You can move this column and click on that. It's a secret. I don't have enough light. This is Sunshin. This is the king of the Star Palace, but he's asleep. So we have to wake him up or whatever. Who's this post thing? How many I help you? How do you even do that? How many I help you? Do you want to listen to a song? Okay, I'll sing a song for you. Ordinarily, it's only Sunshin who wants to hear them. There's a copy of the 7 stars. Uh-oh. The true treasure will have to be named. I am able to absorb all elements of light. Great. Well, that was interesting. So the bird, whose name is, Shen. What's your name? Yeah, it's Shin. I don't think she tells you, but it's Shin. There's a copy of the 7 stars, so there are 2 of them you can actually find, but only one of them is real. I'm the copier. I've been locked in here. Great. So you can unlock this guy and he makes copies of keys for you? I personally don't find it very useful, but speedrunners might. My name is Chur. I get nervous very easily. If you touch that guy a bunch, he, like, teleports you randomly, I think, around the Star Palace. Could be useful, I don't know. I've never used it. It's kind of annoying. There's this pot here. You can click on it a bunch. Help, please. Touch the pot, give me some of your light. Touch the pot. Huh, weed. Oh, crap. My name is Sign, I came to the Star Palace. And here's Sign, she was trapped in the pot. Came to be married to Sunshin. I have lost all my light strength because of the Sun Palace. When this happened to me, no one could see me. I wish to work for the Midheaven. I would like to help you announce your own request. Please, take me with you. So that's a weird thing in this game. You can, like, get party members, technically. There are 2 of them, and she was one. So now, she, like, became a part of your tablet, essentially. So, wait. Where is she? Oh, wait, I don't think I did it right. Oh, whoa. I think I did it wrong. Oh, there we go. You have to click on the pot again. She got added to the tablet, so now she's, like, in the tablet now, somehow. Don't ask. So now you can actually talk to her. And she gives info. And there's another person you get later on in the game who's also there. I'm from the Moon Palace. I went to the Star Palace to marry Sunshin. And I'm ambassador for world peace, but it isn't possible because the 3 kingdoms are killing each other. So she vanished because no one could. She lost her light. And became separated from Sunshin. You can also ask her about specific palaces. So she'll eventually give you info about, like, the moon and sun, but she only knows about the star for now. Rescue Sunshin. You need to give him light in order to wake him up. Shen Sinin. That's, like, kind of foreshadowing to what you need to do to wake him up. He said he liked to hunt, so... Ugh. My name is Maichu. I've closed my shop in Tonu. This guy was in Tonu. He was like he sold items. Now he's a chef. We don't have anything he can cook yet, though, but he will be useful later. There's this guy. This is actually Q, or Qui. I protect the treasure of the Star Palace, so he has the 7 stars, apparently. And all light that isn't from the Star Palace should be eradicated, which is me. So I'm gonna save. Oh, can't save. Oh, yeah. He bonks you with his club, and if you let him do it for long enough, he actually kills you. That's like one of the few ways to get a game over in this game. No one is here. That is the tunnel to the Moon Palace. It's not that useful. Who's this guy? Ugh! Admiral of the Star Palace has since fled. He's such a coward. Gives you his ears. So then he goes there. So basically that guy's from the Moon Palace. He said they like killed giants and made the buildings out of them, and like you can listen to the giants who use the ears. That's not important now, but it's important when you get to the Moon Palace. Key room. You can only have 1 key at a time, and the Master Star Key, there's a Master Key for each of the 3 palaces, and they open anything, I think. There's this bird. So Sunshin liked to hunt, but we don't have anything we can hunt with, so keep that in mind. There's this thing. There's no point to it. It's the light theater. And if you look closely, you can see the creepy black and white face of Soon-Shun. There's literally no point to that. I don't know why it's there. I think there's no point to it. There could be one. This is Cone. I don't know either. Hey, it's another one of these guys. He got evicted from the Milky Way. Or he was prevented from. And he's sad and crying. Very sad. Because his other Stardust are getting killed. I should stop crying, yeah, wimp. Great. Here's the armory room. So you can get, just like the key room, you can only have one at a time. And all of them except for the bow have a use. So I'll choose the gun. Because guns are cool. For some reason, you actually don't use the bow for anything. There's this guy. It's locked. Let's use the key. There's lore on these things, but it would take too long to read, and it's not useful. So, for using the master key, you get a piece of paper. But I can go back and get the key. There's this guy. He can set stuff on fire. His name's Shizu. So he's useful, but not yet. There's another flag for the Sun Palace here. So he fled from the Sun Palace, and now he's here. Tan, who's the king of the Sun Palace, is completely confused, and he's one soul wide. He gives you his feather. Thank you. Now he's gone. So it gives you his feather, which, useful in the Sun Palace, it lets you teleport out. Like, there's a very... it's kinda weird, but I'll explain that later. And hey, we went full circle. Alright. Nice. I forgot where everything was. So I've seen every room. There are 28 rooms. Now that we got items, we can actually do stuff. There's something I need to find. I'll get the key again. So when you use one of the 3 keys, and these 2 keys are essentially useless. Like, the star key can open anything. The other 2 keys open only specific things. But you can get them again after you use them. For some reason, I don't know why. So, we can actually fight this guy now. So, instead of bonking us, we can actually use the gun. Oh, what? Oh, there. Hey. The 7 stars. So we just killed a man. And we got the 7 stars, but these are the fake 7 stars. If we brought them to Soon-Shun, he would tell us that it's not the right one. So now we can get the net. And use it to catch this thing. It's kinda hard, but you have to, like, throw it. Come on. Got him. So we have a bird. We just have a bird. You know. Where is this guy? So we can take it to the cook and he will cook it and freaking kill it. Ow. There you are. So now he violently tears it apart and cooks it. It's a holy food. You should be served on an altar. Thank you. gonna save. Thankfully, we're all actually not much else to do in this palace until we can go into the others. Because the Moon Palace, which is the one I want to do after this, has the most stuff to do, and the Sun is the shortest. Where's a room? So this guy, the steam buns aren't the only thing you can give him. You also give him the chicken. He eats it. He really likes it. Hey, the real 7 stars. So now we have both a fake copy of the stars and the real one. So now that we have the 7 stars, we actually aren't done yet. While the quest in each palace is to get the 7 item, you have to have it enchanted first by the king. So we have to wake Sun-Shin. I need to actually remember how to do this. Okay, there's the room. There's a very specific way you have to wake him up. I need to find where this is. Should be over here. I need to find Shizu. Here he is. So, Shizu can set items on fire, and we have this branch. Stars, bright fire. If you rest 3 times, it'll burn out. So this is actually a really cool kind of puzzle mechanic. Essentially, you have, like, fire, and it goes out eventually. But when it goes out, depends on how many times you click the screen. And you have to bring it to where Sun-Shin is. So, you might think, like, oh, you just have to get there? You just have to click the screen until you get there? But it will go out if you do that, because you click more than 3 times and it burns out. But one way you can move through here is by holding down the mouse button, which only counts as 1 click. So you actually have to hold it down, and it won't burn out. So I'm holding down the mouse button. And you kind of have to count how many rooms it is, because if you screw it up, then you're screwed. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's becoming weak. Oh wow, I guessed it right. So we can use the fire, and we light it up. Hey, he's awake. Oh lord. I'm starting to awake from your fire of the stars. I've been sleeping because of my loneliness, because he lost Sign even though I have her. The other palaces are going to plunder everything. He's very depressed. The treasure. Find my treasure. Well, I have the fake one and the real one. Let's give him the fake one. This appears to be a copy. I'm worried that it's been stolen. Next 4 rooms where I actually have the real one. I can't move anymore. I'm scared to be attacked by the darkness. So let's give him the real one. Fighting against Chu-Teng, who's the evil darkness man. I don't know what this is. I will give the remaining light that I have to you, and give it a name. And he enchants it. Shen Pao. What a nice name. That's actually all you can really do with Sun-Shin. I don't think he actually, like, reacts to anything else. He only wants treasures from the Star Palace. Oops. So as of now... Oh, my nose. I think I've done everything you can do in the Star Palace, so we can leave now. Finally. I've been streaming for an hour. I think I got everything. So now we leave by, clicking on this thing. This is red. That's not right. That's kinda scary. I don't think it's supposed to be like that. You have to get back in the spaceship. Okay, I don't like this. There's like red pixels here. That's not supposed to be there. I'm gonna save. Is that gonna be there forever? Kinda like that to go away. Apparently so. I'm going to restart this. Or maybe not. Oops. Alright, I hope that doesn't happen when I load it back up. Alright, is it good now? I really hope so. Hey, it's gone. Great. Not sure what that was about. I've never had that glitch before. So you're always discovering new things in this game. So next, we can go to the Moon Palace, and then the Sun Palace. And the Sun Palace is the shortest of the three. Like, there's only a couple things to do there. And Moon Palace is probably the longest. But we have the 7 stars, now we need the 7 gems. And then eventually the 7 mirrors. We have to exit again. I love this animation a lot as well. This is the Moon Palace. Looks pretty cool. There's the 5-story pagoda. There's the Coral Palace. Here's the entrance. There's a scary eyeball. The meditating giants were here. I'm a descendant of the giants. So if you click on this eye, then you die. That's pretty much how it is. So you have to click under it. That's another way to get a game over in this game. So there are 3 main things in this place. There's the pagoda, the Coral Palace, and the fountain. And there's a lot of stuff to do in each. So first of all, let's go to the Coral Palace. There's actually stuff we can do here. And also, the giants, they're like things they killed to make this palace, so there's like their ghosts or haunting us. And the eye was like, wanted to kill you because they want vengeance or whatever. I think. That's probably how it goes. This place has some really annoying music. Ugh. Very flashing things you can click here. But uh-oh, you're a clumsy elf and you fall. This guy saves you. You need to take good care of yourself. This is the nature of the Moon Palace. It's a scary place. Then he takes you back up. What a nice man, or whatever he is. Let's try the other ones. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Oh, something bad happened. Of course. Don't be dissuaded by this. More haste and less speed. That doesn't make any sense. He gives you the female minister's key. And it's not translated, but it says you receive the female minister's key. Or something like that. Or Sanui's key. Who we'll meet her later. She's pretty cool. Let's take the middle. And hey, we don't die when we go across it. Here's this thing. If you steal a gem from the Shell Tribe, you might just cause a great calamity. Great, let's do it. So we got one of the 7 gems. So there are 7 gems in this place, and you have to get all 7 of them to make the 7 gems. You have to, like, form them together. And then you have to get them enchanted. Or you don't get them enchanted inside the Moon Palace, but you just need the 7 gems, and they're scattered all throughout the place. But that was the first one, which is the yellow gem. If we try going across these again, though, we get items. So there we got strain. That wasn't translated, but it said you got strain. And we go here again. It says you got a stone. And these 2 items are also useful. Oh. He says if you fall again, you'll, like, die, but I don't think it's actually possible to die. He always saves you. So great, what a nice guy. That was all you really do in the Coral Palace, so we're never going back there again. Great. Now we can go this way to the fountain. Or actually... Oh yeah. Almost got confused. It's kind of a long trek. There's a lot of, like, pathways here. Here's the fountain. You can go inside, but... Uh-oh. There's a guy guarding it. Strict privacy is the way of the Moon Shrine. Those who don't know the password shall not pass. Say the password. I know the password, but for lore's sake, I'm gonna do the way you're supposed to say the password, so... Not check. The password is my name, so that wasn't the password. Crap. So while we're going back in defeat, you actually find items. This is the moon plate. So like the thing we found in the Star Shrine, that just updated the map. So, in the tablet. Or not the map, but it gave us more info. So now we have a new option for the moon plate. So it just tells you about stuff in the Moon Palace. And the Star Plate does the same, but for the Star Palace. There's a lot of text, I really don't want to read it, but there's some important stuff. And Sign also knows about the Moon Palace now. It belongs to me, so Sign's from the Moon Palace, so she knows about it. She can only trust Sanui and Zitcoin. And we got the key for Sanui, so that'll be interesting. You have to get the 7 gems. The 7 priests, who we'll meet later, they have the gems. Suiki-san. So as you get the plate, you get information from both Sign, and you get just in general. And they're another mine. That might be useful. So I'm not exiting the palace, but I'm going to take the other path here. This path leads to the 5-story pagoda. Or multi-level pagoda. But it's 5 stories. So you can't get in yet. Or you can, but we don't need to. This is the last place you go to, like you go here after the fountain. And how you're... So, they mentioned, or the rabbit mentioned, that this place was like made out of giants. And he gave you his ears so you could listen to them. So if you use the ears at the entrance, you can actually talk to them. Isogen. So that's how you find out what the guy's name is, the giant tells you. It's Isogen. Oh my gosh, I'm getting the sniffles. I already knew what his name was, but I wanted to do that anyway, because it's funny. This place is creepy. Music's scary. So now we know his name. Well, I already knew, whatever, the name. So his name is Isogen. That is indeed my name. What you find inside the Coral Kingdom. By that he means the stone and the string. You have to use them to enter. And And also, another gem. So how you open these things? I honestly have no idea. You like shake them around or something? And you like click, but I don't know like exactly how you're supposed to click. I think you're supposed to like shake it and like... These things don't make any sense. I've never known how you're actually supposed to open them. I think you just spam click and like they eventually open, but yeah. So now I have another gem. That makes 2 out of 7. Matt, get your ass pierced. Why? I don't want my ass pierced. But I'll try. Ah! This place is part of the craziest area in the game. It has music like this. But this is the Moon Shrine. This was a place that guy was guarding. And he mentioned that we need the stone in the stream to enter. So there are these things. I'm Shario. These are like more guards, so Isogen wasn't the only guard, there's also these guys. You have to press something nearby. And over here, there's Shiansu. So, you can use like these items to open them, use the stream to open Shiansu, and use the stone for Shario, so we can use it. It freaking falls apart and you can pass through them. And if you want to exit... I'm talking over the music, it's really loud. You should have Shario. You have to take responsibility for your actions. To get out, you have to use them again. But I think that would break it. Or, I'm not gonna do that yet, I'll do that later. You go further inside. There's this creepy place. What game should I get for my PS2? Dragon Quest VIII. What else? Final Fantasy X. Romancing Saga Minstrel Quest. Oops, Minstrel Song. Those are RPGs that I'm the only person who cares about them. But anyway, there are more giants in here. This is a giant. That thing over there is a giant. So, they like... I guess they forced the giants to like be here. And this guy is like... Actually, they have a really chill song. You can talk to them. I'm a descendant of the meditating giants, just like the eyeball, or the 5-story pagoda. He's just a pillar. The next giant who's practicing meditation really seemed to be suffering. Help him. And by that he means this one. My throat feels funny. Someone put something in me. That sounds wrong. Take it from me. Sound she pushed inside of me. That's one of the priests. There. There's another gem. This is the red gem. So now we have... crap. Can't speak. The yellow, blue, and red. There's 4 more. You can move these stones aside, and there's another one. You earn like 3 here. There's a lot of gems here. Come on. I have no idea how you're actually supposed to open these. There you go. There's the purple gem. Crap. My name is Sufaku. I'm one of the giants used to construct this palace. 3 holy numbers can open the parts of my brain. This guy's like the super giant. He's really important, but I'll get to him later, because there's 2 more of these guys. It is the fact that the giants are used for this building. I really do find it hard to accept that, even though you are a giant. Great. He's denying he was put there. Darkness has overwhelmed the pagoda. That's the only place I've ever been to. It's foreshadowing. So that's great. There's this one. It's obvious that one of the wise giants are using it for the palace. Oh wait. What? Okay, that doesn't make any sense, but whatever. This guy's pretty crazy. So, how it works is you enter these codes, and you go to places. And actually you have a notepad with all the codes on it. Hang on. Okay, there. I just had to mute the volume. So, that's really loud, but you enter like these numbers in. There's like a 1 rectangle, 2 rectangles, or a triangle. So there are 27 total combinations, but only half of them do anything. The other half do nothing. I actually wrote my own notepad with, like, all the codes on it. There's a certain order you can do them in, which is what I'm gonna do them in. Crap. My nose. There's, like, I'm gonna start with the 7 priests. So you find the 7 priests by, typing in codes. And I'm gonna go, like, in order. So... There's the first priest. And he's the worst one. Yuan has betrayed us, the 7 priests. My black orb has been stolen. Yuan is the king. I think I've said that several times, but he's evil. Spoiler alert, he became conquered by the darkness or whatever. The darkness wants to accumulate all the gems. Hide all the 7 gems. Don't open Yuan's room, whatever you do. And he's dead. We just witnessed a death in front of us, but yes, he wants us to hide the gems, even though we have 4 of them. You can no longer go back to this guy's room, because he's dead. So that's the first priest. Ended on a happy note. Let's go to the other 6. Here's the second one, who's also really sad. I give up, it's hopeless. I don't have the red gem. I actually have it right here, though. He doesn't do anything, though. For some reason, even if you have their own gems, they're like, no, what's that? I don't want that. Like, dude, it's your gem, do you want it? I'll give it to you if you want it. So he's pretty much saying Yuan's evil. So, like, I think we knew that. This, like, Moon Palace is covered in darkness. It's scary. Priest Sansa has been attacked by darkness. That was the guy we just met, so he got killed. I just want to go away. And he leaves. So that's great. So the first priest died, the second one just left. What are the other 5 gonna do? And they don't want their gems, even though I have them. Here's the third one. I'm the priest Sanaru. Since Yuan has started to transition to the darkness... Oh, he's trans. It was our ultimate decision to lock him away in a layer of space. We could adapt the darkness, but then they couldn't. Darkness has overwhelmed the pagoda. Uh-oh, that's not good. The palace is safe for right now. The blue gem, which is what I have, he's just saying it was in the fountain, even though I already got it. He doesn't want his own gem either, I don't understand. They don't want their gems. So that's interesting. He's pretty much saying stuff we already knew. Darkness is everywhere, we know that. The blue gem was under the fountain, we actually had to get it to get in here? I don't understand that. Here's the fourth one. He has a spooky psalm. I don't understand it. I'm gonna save. Oh, can't save. Great. I am Sanai, one of the 7 priests. We used to serve Yuan. Then he was evil. He got pulled into darkness. All of us priests are now sealed up. If you want to find Yuan, he is on the lowest floor of this tower. I've taken the yellow gem and I've put it inside a shell. It has since been taken inside of the palace. I think we have that. Yeah, we already got the yellow gem. It was in the Coral Palace. So the priests pretty much have no idea what to do. They're like, we're screwed. And I have to save them. Alright. 5th one. Here's a spooky song. This is a really important one. He's probably one of the most important priests. I think he's the leader. What was good? What was bad? I can no longer tell. My mind is in constant disorder. Everything is going to fall to the darkness. That's optimistic. My name is Sanchi. I've been sealed inside here. Yuan is also staying in this room. He has the black gem. The gems are treasures that protect the Moon Palace. If Yuen gets all the gems, the Moon Palace might be damaged beyond repair. Only you can get back the gem from Yuen. Here, take this key. Yuen is sealed in this room. He doesn't actually give you a key, he just shows you where the room is. The door is locked. So Yuen is in here, but we can't get in there yet. We still need a key, so we come back to that later. I think we go here after the 5-story pagoda. Here's a 6th one. One more after this. My name is Sanoran. I'm one of the priests. I watch over Yuen. Female Minister Sanui, please keep my brown gem. Brown gems? And Chu-Teng. Can you not see all the different layers of space within this room? We sure can. We can see that Yuen is in one of these layers. His whole heart has been consumed by darkness. All we can do is isolate him by sealing him away. If you have light from the stars, you should be able to see Yuen. We actually do. By that he means the starlight. This is the only use for this item, so let's use it. And hey look, it's Yuen. There he is. Can you see him? That's Yuen. He might have the black gem on him. The black gem's the strongest gem. That's literally the only use for this item. That's not very useful. But hey, now we know he has the black gem. Great. Here's the final priest. He has a weird song. I'm Priest Sanu. The moonshine is methodical, strong light. It will not be lost to the rains of darkness. Is Nanshi really going to fight against the darkness? He should gather all the 7 gems. Nobody else can fight against the darkness. The one who owns it. You will be just fine. Do not let darkness anywhere near the gems. Zacoin in the pagoda keeps my green gem. Zacoin is actually very intelligent. He can be of great help. The Zacoin will be useful later on. He's inside the pagoda. Alright. Here's these guys. Here's another set of twins. The collected information. Then they do that. Cool. So we already got what they were talking about, which was the moon plate. So that's kind of pointless. And here's Shin again. For some reason, she's at the Moon Palace. She used a tunnel. Would you like to hear some of my singing? Sure. The more cheerful I become. That's great. But also pointless. Here's a chicken. That's very interesting. I'm so glad I did that. Here's a key to the pagoda. That's very useful. So that's the key to the pagoda. I just said that. And here is Sanui. So she, like, works with the priests, I guess. If you gather all the gems, you'll be able to defeat Ruhu. And we have 4 of them. So she's pretty cool. But, that's not it. If you use this code, you find her again. I have things that the priest Sandrin used to be in charge of. You should have it. Please open this. She's referring to the key we got from, Sangujin, the guy in the Coral Palace. That's another, gem. The brown one. Great. Alright. Now, we can do this. And you can teleport straight to the pagoda from here, so that's pretty useful. So now we have 5 gems, and we also have the key to the pagoda. So we can go in here now. And I hate this place, for a certain reason. I'm gonna save. I haven't saved in a while. I think it's 5. I'm actually making some good progress. I've been playing this game for an hour and 20 minutes, and I'm like more than halfway through it. So we can open this now, with this key. It's unlocked. We can go in here. And hey, it's the rabbit guy again. It's under attack from the darkness. The top floor and this floor have been unaffected, though. Please defeat the darkness. The coin is at the top. And we have to use an elevator to go up. So we can use this elevator to go up. Right. You have to press these things to go up. So here's the second floor. Uh-oh. Well, we learned from the beginning of the game that we can kill them with the mine, so we do that, and they die. And we get a key. So, we can use that key to find Ewan, but I'll do that after the pagoda. That's like, I think the key you're supposed to use to get to him. That's what I always do. But I don't want to go there and then have to come back here, so I'm just going to do everything you do here. So there's this gourd here. This is the 3rd floor. There's a genie in it. Not really, there's this blue man. It's scary. My name is Hyo. I'm trained to be a fighter. Chu-Teng gave me power. So this guy's essentially evil, but he wants to help us for freeing him. In appreciation for letting me escape, I'm going to help you. So now we have a Pokemon, I guess. So he's like in this gourd, and he's gonna help us. So now we have that. Great. Now for the 4th floor, which is gonna take a while. This is, I guess, the first game's boss fight. I don't know if you count it as a boss fight, but I'm gonna save. You can't get a game over from this, but this can take a long time. And this area is very annoying. I hate this part. So it's the Night of Darkness. You cannot pass through here unless you defeat me. I'll only fight against other fighters. Show me the fighter you represent. So by fighter we represent, that means Hyo. Hyo wants to help us, and he's a fighter, so we can fight him. If you use it, you get this. So, this is really weird. Essentially what you do for this fight is you spam click on this, and you have to click very fast, or else you lose. But the first 2 times you do it, you're guaranteed to fail. Like, you can't beat him, so I'll just do this. So this is how you fight. You press this. But he's too strong. As you can see, it's like sumo wrestling, you have to rein him out. And we lost. But whatever, you're supposed to lose. And he kicks you. Alright, this part, I hate it, because you actually get muscle cramps. So the 3rd time and above you can do it again, but you have to fight him again and lose. Because he's still too strong. He gets weaker on the 3rd. I know. Or it might be the 4th. I'm gonna wait, actually. I don't want muscle cramps. Like, every time I've done this part, I get, like, horrible cramps in my fingers, like... It's horrible. I hate this part. Alright. I'm gonna do it one more time. Just in case, I'm not for certain, but if I remember right, I think it's like either 3rd or 4th where it gets weaker. I've done it on the 3rd try, but it's really difficult. I don't know if he gets easier after the 3rd, but I have a feeling he does. I think he does, but I'm not for certain. Alright, here we go. Pokemon. This game, or Pokemon ripped off this game. It came out 3 years before Pokemon. I think. Alright, so here we go, muscle cramps. And 3, 2, 1. I'm also not gonna talk, so I have to focus on this. Okay, I'm losing, actually. Yeah, there's no point in trying. Okay. I suck at this, apparently. I hate this part. I don't even know how you're supposed to click this fast in, like, 1995 or whatever. Thankfully, this is the most click-intensive part of the game. Like, this is the part I dread whenever I play this game, so once I get through this, it's gonna be very easy. And the last part of this game is actually really fun. I like the last areas. You just have to click really fast and focus on clicking. I think he might be easier now. I don't know for certain though. I'm destroying him actually. Wow, he's not even trying. Dude, this guy's a scrub lord. Look at him. I don't know if it does get easier on the 4th or 5th try. Feels easier though. Die, you scrub! You suck at sumo wrestling, I'm better than you. Lose! He has to be like completely off the screen for him to win. Or for me to win. Ugh. Good game design. Right here. Right here. Almost beating him. At least the music's good and not repetitive a whole. Yes! Alright, he's dead. We win! Yeah! What do you think about Rick and Morty cosplays? They're funny, haha. I'm Pickle Rick. Pickle Rick. Get it? Cause I'm Pickle. Morty, I'm Pickle Rick, Morty. I'm Harambe Rick. This guy sucks, but he's dead. So that's the worst part in the game, just because it gives you muscle cramps. But yeah, that part's over, and then they die. Very depressing. And you have to do that to advance. You can't, like, use the elevator before. So here's the last level, and there's nothing to do here. This is a coin. You defeat all the dark passengers. I'm so relieved. My name is the coin. I protect this pagoda. And he has one of the 7 gems, as you can see. Open. There. Also, they die when you take their gem, so that's kinda sad. You have to kill them. I really want to help you. The knowledge I have will be of great help. I'll put this in your Midheaven tablet. So like sign got added, now we have the coin. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost all the gems. There's one more gem, and then we'll have all of them. But first, it's a coin. He's important. So now, down here, the coin will be here. So while sign just gives info on the palaces, the coin tells you where to find the 7 items. 7 gems. They're hidden around the Moon Palace, and Senator Sanuway has one. They can be of great effect on Ruhu, so you need to use them to kill Ruhu, which is a guy you fight later. And if you ask about the star, he says that there's a copy. Soon Shin knows where to find the real one. And you need it to defeat, or actually, no you don't, but... Alright, that's everything you do in the 5-star pagoda. Now I'm going to go back to the fountain, because there's something we've got to do at the fountain now. Now that we have the key, we can encounter, or we can face off against Yuen and fight him. I don't know if you call it a fight though, but something happens there. So we don't need to be, we never have to go to either the coral or the 5-star pagoda, place again. And we're almost done here. I'd say either this or, like, this place is probably tied with the Star Palace for how much there is to do here. And now this game's kind of on, like, the curve downward. Because the Sun Palace is the shortest, there's not much you do there. And this place is probably the longest, or tied with Star Palace, as I just said. So we have to go back here. Do I have to talk to Isogen again? Again. Isogen again. Alright, yeah. Oh, my cursor flying around. Alright. Get to hear this wacky music again. There's this guy. If you want me open, you have to... Let's go through this guy this time. So you use the stone. And you break him apart. That's gotta hurt. This place is creepy. So I guess you're inside this guy's brain. Alright. So we have to go back to where the 5th priest was. Because he knew where Yuen was, or he watched over Yuen's room. Now we need to go talk to Yuen, who is evil. Can I save? I need to save after that part. Uh-oh. Hello? Okay, there we go. Almost thought it froze. So he's scared. You have to talk to Yuen. Now that we have the key, we can talk to him. You didn't have to do all the 5-star pagoda stuff to go here, but I just want to take care of that. So there he is. That sprite's horrible. It's darkness. It is all darkness. I have now become one with the darkness, and now all the mid-heaven shall be covered in dark. I will abandon the priests that have locked me away. The moonshine shall be covered in darkness. All the light shall be driven away. He's evil. Nobody can stop me now. Chu-Hei will bestow onto me with great protection from the cores of black space in the outer heaven where he lives. And he has the strongest of gems, the black one. I'm not able to take it. Pass me all the gems that you have. No. It's actually impossible to do that. If you use any of the gems, he just doesn't want them. What a jerk. Oh. So the gem actually killed itself to kill Yuen. I wish there was like a fight against him, but no. You just get the gem. So now we have all the gems. There's nothing else to do in the Moon Palace now. And Yuen is dead. So great. I wonder how Sign feels. She actually doesn't say anything, unfortunately. But yes, Rick and Morty cosplays are funny. Alright. So first, I'm gonna get another stone back here to leave. Now that I have all the 7 gems, I'm just gonna get out of here. And to exit, you can either use the warp to the pagoda, or you can do this, and break him again. So sad. Alright. So, the game's almost done now, actually. There's probably like 30 minutes left or so, I'd say. Probably less. Yeah, probably a lot less. I've been streaming for an hour and 30 minutes. I'd say it's probably like 15. Oh, there's another mine, but you don't need it. I'm just gonna leave. Unlike in the Star Palace, you actually don't enchant them here. You enchant them with Anun, who are the snake people. So we never go back to either the Star or Moon Palace. There's only one more palace to go to, which is the Sun Palace, which I think is over here. This one's pretty short. Can I save? Yeah. This place is really weird. So there's the Sun Palace. Hey, it's this guy, who was in the Star Palace. I am Kayan. I'm a bearer of light. The Sun Palace has the most light in its power, which means it's the strongest of the three. Everything was orchestrated by Tayan, who's the king of the Sun Palace. He divided himself into 4 parts, so he could get more light. I don't like this fight over light. This guy wants for peace. What a good man. Tayan never wanted to fight. So here we need the 7 mirrors, which Tayan has, so we have to find Tayan. Obtain the 7 mirrors and the treasure of the Sun Palace. Tayan only cares about increasing his light. And he gives us a key to open the box which has the 7 mirrors. Thank you. There it goes. So this place is weird. Basically, it's a maze. And how you know, like, where you're going, you listen to the music. So there are 6 psalms. And you can, like, turn around, but everything looks the same here. And there's stuff to encounter on each of the 6 paths. So here's another set of twins, and this is the final ones. They look weird. Let me give you this. So now we have info about the Sun Palace. I'm gonna do that. So that's all the twins, and now we have all the info also. You can read about the Sun Palace. So Sun Palace, I think I said it has the most light, and it has the 7 mirrors. And Tayan kicked everyone out, so that he could take their light. And we have to get the 7 mirrors so that we can kill Chu-Teng, who is evil, I guess. What's Sign have to say about this? Yeah, it's kind of straightforward. There's like not much special about this place. It's just find the 7 mirrors and find Tayan. It has the most light, because Tayan has been burning Cone to make light. And Tayan is very protective over his light, so he's like the only one there. Great. Alright. There's some scary stuff here. This place is kind of scary, but also sounds really cool. Here's Tayan. The 4 suns are burning in the Sun Palace. The volume of light in the Sun Palace is enormous compared to the other palaces. You are not a member of the Sun Palace. Leave here now at once, or you might be killed. Oh, you make such nasty noises, don't you? So Tayan's face essentially, like, was torn apart. So that's his ear, and then you have to find his nose, eyes, and mouth, and you have to find all 4 of them. So let's go on the other paths. Not that one. I want to go in a certain order, because I like doing, like, an order. We're going through here in a certain way. This one. There's sometimes stuff on the walls there, but there usually isn't. There's like a couple things in certain areas. I think there's only one thing here. Here's Tane's nose. I can smell other light energies in the Holy Sun Palace. Get out of here now! He wants us to leave. The strength of my light is reducing because of your smell. Or I cannot stand your smell at all. Leave here. Now! Now! Your smell wrinkles my nose. Well, screw you, Tane. I'm doing what you say. Tane's a jerk. This is the one we were just on, but there's a certain one here. Not that one. Or maybe? I don't think so. This one. Not there. I forgot if there's anything useful here. I think there is. Oh, here. There's this key to the Cone Palace. For some reason he didn't transfer that, or translate it. But that key is used for something inside the Sun Palace. Which isn't useful, but whatever. I think that's all. Yeah, that's the only thing here. So that's 3 paths, there's just 3 more. Actually, there isn't anything else over here, is there? I forget if there is. Matt, help me build my EV fursuit. I don't know if you're serious or not, but yeah, I'll do that. Totally. Jesus Christ. That reminds me of that horrifying picture with, like, it's like there's, like, a type of fursuit where it's, like, not anthro. They, like, add extension... They have, like, stilts on their arms so that they're, like, have, like, walking on 4 legs. This guy made, like, a Flareon, and I think it's pretty popular because it's really scary. It's, like, actually terrifying. I would do a 360 and walk out if I saw that. Get it? Because 360 meant you would be going the same way, huh? Yank at CSGO speed has added you to his friends list? What? Did I just get added by a bot on Steam? I'm getting off track. But yeah, I'll totally help you make your fursuit. Here's the right way. Just for the love of Christ, don't make it terrifying. Like, please. Oh. There's Tane's eye. I found some more light in the Sun Palace. Kane has become incapacitated from it because he's near the entrance. I cannot speak. I love this song. Whoa, where are you? He knows where the twins are, even though I just found them. I cannot keep the power of the sun, even though you are the sun. I feel so dizzy, my light is so weak. So essentially, our mere presence in this palace is like hurting him. He's like saying, because you're here, you're stealing my light. And since Ren is like, has more light than he does, I think he's like, get out of here, you jerk, you're stealing my light. He's very protective of it. I think there's something else here. I forget though. So there's just one more piece of Tan that we haven't met yet. I need to find where that is. Okay, I'm just going in a circle now. I'm trying to find there's a certain thing on the walls in one of these places. Here it is. Here's the 5th path. Stuff goes down here. Oh. That is actually the exit out of the Sun Palace. Or you can use the feather, which Kayan gave us. So the feather's usually easier because you can use it wherever you are and you go outside back into the Chu-Teng. Or you can use that entrance if you don't have the feather, but the entrance is hard to find. I'm starting to feel really ill. It's because I sense other light forces in my sun palace. I feel so terrible. I feel really ill. I'm highly allergic to light from the other sources. Light that's not from the sun palace is not allowed to be near me, which is me. My light is so sensitive. My light cannot be near any of the other sources of light. Oh my, I feel so horrible. My holy light is shrinking. So he pretty much just died. We like accidentally killed Taein. And here's his box. So yeah, Taein's essentially dead, I think. You can open this. Wait, can you use this to open it? Oh, you can. I didn't know that. You're supposed to use the Palmander key, but you don't have to. Why is it called Palmander key? I don't know. 7 mirrors. Oh great, we have all the 7 items now. Perfect. Except there's one more thing. I think. I need to find where it is, though. It's gonna be hard to find. Oh, here it is. Master Sun Key. You can open anything with this. Where's this dang thing? This works. There's one more path. It's kind of hard to find. Here it is. So is this thing. It has a symbol here. You can open this key. And there's this! Another pile of comb. And it's just saying that Taein creates light out of comb. Well, he's dead now, so that's great. That's useless. So now we can use the warp feather to leave. Or you can use the... actually, you know what? Just because it looks cooler, I'm gonna use the exit, like the real exit. If I can find it. I know it's on this path, the exit. I need to get to the 5th path, where I found Taein's mouth, and he died at... Or I think he died, I don't know. He probably did, though. He totally died. Here it is. This is cool. I like this animation. It's spooky. Looks like an octopus spinning. Alright. So with that, the game is pretty much almost over. I've done everything you can do in all 3 palaces, and I'm going to save, because now it's kind of a boss rush. So, I consider the Thane and the Pagoda to be a boss fight, where you have to, like, fight the guy and read him out. But now there's this thing that are, like, real boss fights. So, there are these, like... It's been, like, the names Ruhu and Chito have been mentioned a lot. They're, like, servants of Chuhei. And they're evil, and you have to kill them with the 7 items. So you need the 7 gems to fight Ruhu, and you need this, the 7 mirrors to fight Chito. And the 7 stars are used later. I forgot which one this is. I think this is where you fight Chito. Oh. I want to do that last, actually. I find Chito to be a lot easier than Ruhu, so I'd like to fight Chito first. Ruhu is interesting. He's probably one of the hardest boss fights in any game ever made. That's a lie, probably. So I'm gonna save again, I guess, because I don't want to move. This game's almost over, though. I'd say like 15 more minutes. So, we enchanted the 7 stars, but we didn't enchant the 7 mirrors or 7 gems. That's because you do it on these doors. Ah and Un, which are these 2 snakes, help you to do that. We're Ah and Un of the Chimera tribe. This is the Equator Gate, and Chito's here. So, to fight him, or so they let it pass, you have to show them the 7 mirrors. you'll need to name it. And we got the 7 mirrors. Or they're now called a Tae-Pow, I think. Or Chin-Pow. They're like named after the kings usually, like the 7 stars is called Shin-Pow, and the 7 gems are called Yui-Pow after Yuan. But for some reason, the 7 mirrors aren't called Tae-Pow for whatever reason, because of Taeyin. I don't understand, but whatever. So now, here's the first of the 2 final boss fights, I guess. I don't know if you could call it that, but this is Chito. He's scary. So to fight Chito and Ruhu, you pretty much have to shoot them with your cursor. They like fly around. Well, Chito flies around, you have to shoot him. Ruhu is a bit different, but we'll get to Ruhu later. This is Chito. We represent the Dark Sun. We will turn the world into pure darkness. He attacks you with balls of darkness. Great. Let's begin. Equip your feeble weapon, the 7 stars. I think that's a typo, because you have to use the 7 mirrors, not the 7 stars, or whatever. So how you fight him is you click on the screen, and you have to, like, chase him. And he's kind of annoying. And he's not too hard, but he can be annoying. Or he can be kind of hard. Like, bastard. Oh, crap. And you can only be hit 7 times by him. Like, he's hit me 3 times, 4 times. Oh, crap. I might die here. Okay, I could actually die here. I've never died on him, but... Or I might have. Where'd he go? Bastard, quit flying off screen. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. I killed him. I thought I died. I ran out of lives, but never mind. Okay, so wow, that was the first boss fight. He gets destroyed and turns back into Cone. Alright. Well, that's out of the way. Now we just have to fight Ruhu. And I'm not looking forward to fighting Ruhu. I'm not sure I didn't die with Chito. I think I lost all my lives. You can only be hit 7 times, and he hit me, I think 7 times. That or I killed him right when I would have died. I don't understand. I don't even know if I'm on 10. I might be on 9, but I'll just do 10. Alright. Ruhu sucks. I'm going to fight this guy normally first. And I'm guaranteed to lose, but there's a reason for that. Because this fight sucks. I'll just show you what this fight looks like. So Ruhu's here, and you gotta use the gems. There's the yellow, blue, red, purple, brown, green, and finally black. And they form them together to make Yui-Pow. I think it's called Yui-Pow. Yep, it is. So now we have all 3 7 items. I'm gonna save again. And here's Ruhu. He's scary. We represent the moon of darkness. The 3 palaces removed us from the mid-heaven and forced us to the outer heaven. They thought that we were evil. Well, you are, but okay. They locked them out of the Chu-Teng. And they became dark because of it. The 7 gems that you have is not effective against us at all. Brace yourself. Alright, so here's how you're theoretically supposed to fight this guy, but not really. You do this! So he splits himself into 5 parts, and he appears behind the Thanes, and you occasionally hit him. Though he moves so fast that it never registers. Oh, I think I hit him. Yeah. He moves so fast that you can't actually shoot him. You cannot, like, move your mouse to the other places. Yeah, you just hit me. All you can really do is spam click above 1 and hope you get lucky. Though this is pretty much never going to work, he kills you too quickly. I mean, even with your spam clicking, sometimes you, like, it just won't register. Because this is a game made in 1995. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably one of the worst assigned bosses I've ever fought in a video game. He looks cool, and interesting concept, but he moves too quick. I think that's partly because, like, maybe this emulator's too fast, but I've never heard of anyone actually fight him that he's slow enough. Yeah, I'm just gonna die. He killed me. Here's what the game over screen looks like. He's laughing at me, that jerk. We'll consume all of the world. So now you're freaking dead. This is what it looks like when you die. And you just have to upload a save file. Where's the right one? 11. Alright. So there are two ways I've heard that you can essentially fight him. You can either... I've seen, like, a lot of people do is you click outside of the screen. Like, so with this Mac emulator, you can click outside the screen to, like, pause the game. Like I just did there. And then you click inside to, like, resume. So what you do is you essentially pause it right when he appears, and you, like, place your mouse, so if he's, like, over here, you can, like, just... Like, if you're fighting him, he's like, "Pew, pew, pew." You can, like, click outside, and then click, like, here and just spam and hope you kill him. Oops. Or hope you hit him, but I've tried that, and it's easier than just spam clicking over one part. But it's hard, still. It's also really difficult to do. Doesn't work. And the cheater's way, which I've used to beat the game, is use Cheat Engine. And Cheat Engine is, well, you use it to cheat, but you mainly just use it to slow down Basilisk, too. Because with Cheat Engine, you can, like, slow down certain apps and stuff. And you can set the game to run at, like, half speed. So that your mouse, you can still move your mouse easier, but everything moves slower. So, like, you'll see, like, you'll see Ruhu slowly rise up and you can actually hit him. Like, I feel like if it actually was just half slower, this would be a really fair fight and you wouldn't have to cheat. Or maybe you're just, crap, I can't talk. Maybe my computer's just too fast, I don't know. Though that wouldn't make any sense since I'm playing on an emulator and everything else moves at normal speed, but whatever. So I'm actually gonna load up Cheat Engine. I already have it open. Crap. Alright. You can't actually see this, but... because I don't have it selected, but I am using Cheat Engine right now. Alright. Enable speed hack. Yes, I am actually hacking this game. It's at 1 point speed, but I'm going to set it to 0.5. Apply. Alright, the game is now running at half speed, or the app is. So now... these guys should move at half speed to prove it. This is gonna look really weird. So everything is half as fast now. Except my cursor's still at normal speed, so this is gonna look really weird. This is essentially the best way to fight this guy. Or you can even set it to like 0.25 speed, but I like using half speed. He very slowly moves down. And it still registers your clicks, so you're technically clicking twice as fast. And moving the cursor twice as fast. Alright, so I wonder if I can actually do this. This is actually fair when you fight him like this. Or it sort of is, at least. Oh, crap. Okay, maybe not. Oh, crap. I might still actually die here. Even with half speed, it's kind of difficult. You know what? I'm gonna do the trick where you click outside the box. What a fun way to fight a boss, huh? Harder than Dark Souls. Like, actually. At least in Dark Souls, you never, like, are forced to rely on tricks to beat enemies. I'm actually already almost dead. Even with cheats, he's difficult. I'm gonna move these things out of the way, these stained windows. So I'm clicking on them. Is this annoying yet? Good. Also, when you shoot him before he fires, you actually, you can hit him before he hits you. Oh, crap! Really? Okay, I suck at this game, apparently. Let's try that again. Jeez. I'm not a fast clicker. Game's still at F speed, I think. Yeah, I know. Alright, I'm gonna do this by combining both tricks. I could even set the game to 0.25 speed if I wanted to. Is this annoying yet? Also, every time you close the window or tab out with the music restarts, that's fun. Oh, this is annoying. Die, bastard. Come on. Don't be shy. I swear, if I lose at this, I'm gonna screech. Currently overcoming evil. I'm actually about to die. Oh my god! I hate myself. Look at his slow motion laugh. Alright, I have another idea. I'm going to run the game at 0.25 speed, so even half as fast as this. Oh, Lord. Oh my god. Well, he has to be easy now. If I don't win against this guy now, I'm gonna screech. Thankfully, it's just the final boss, essentially. So this guy deserves to be difficult, I guess. Where are you? There you are. Yeah. I hope I don't have to use the click outside the window trick when he's like this. I think I've only ever fought him in half speed. Okay. This is doable. Oh, I still got hit. Come on. There you are. You can't I don't think you can hit him when he's there. I don't think I've ever successfully hit him when he hides behind that meteor. I should have done this from the start, jeez. I didn't think it was that bad, though. Yeah, I don't know if you can actually hit him when he's back there. You can hit him at all the other ones, but not that one. Oh, there I go, it's just really specific. Hello? Moon friend, come out. Moon friend, where are you? There you are. I have to shoot you. Almost dead. There! Alright, he's dead now. I can set back to normal speed now. There. Oops. Alright, well that was the final boss. Now for the ending. Ooh. So here is, the final piece to Nonshu. We finally got it after doing everything. So to capture, or to get him out there, here's where you actually need the 7 stars now. So you use the mirrors and the 7 pearls to fight the Sun and Moon of Darkness. Now you do this, and it frees it from the darkness. Mouth, nose, and ears that now make up the Midheaven tablet. Become one with me. Become part of my face again. So his face got reformed. And the ship that I was in becomes his other eye. Oh, my face is complete again. It works, just like it used to. I can control each part at my own will. When I was attacked in the Outer Heaven, my mouth and nose became separated. This happened as a consequence of retaining my light. Chu-Teng, a mighty controller of dark space, was born from the same part of Cone as me. I became a light entity, he turned to the dark. So it's revealed Chu-Teng was Nonshu's brother, except Nonshu is light and Chu-Teng's dark. Chu-Teng could have easily been born to the light, but sometimes even twins can be born of opposites, one of the light and one of the dark. Chu-Teng was naturally born dark. He represented internal darkness, the type of darkness that can swallow anything and everything. Chu-Teng would go on to combine in an esoteric assimilation. All that is hate, and all that is anxiety. I want your help. I need your help. You have a big, brave heart. I can keep my valiant power when I am with you. Please, stay with me and help me. Now he's going to the Outer Heaven. It's Chu-Teng. Nonshu, brother, despite being born at the same time, you are the opposite to me. You have come here to try and defeat me. Because you hated the dark, you chose the light. Because I hated the light, I chose the dark. I always called for you, but you never heard me. You tried talking to me, but I never had an answer for you. We are completely different in every way, but the connection to Cone that we have between us is forever. Nonshu, do you understand how stupid it is to fight for the light in a light world? Such a world should be nothing but darkness. I strongly disparage such a stupid quest. All of the hate, anger, and unmanaged powers will be reckoned with. All of this comes from the light world. I will also make the desires of Ruhu and Shito tribes a reality. It is my strong desire to eradicate everything, Nonshu, including you. All that is light will then become darkness. This is my ultimate desire. If you believe that you can defeat me, despite the fact that we are brothers, born from the same place on Cone, then go ahead and fight against me. They kill each other. Huh, maybe it's as if the twins were foreshadowing to Nonshu and Chu-Teng fighting. Nonshu, without some darkness, light cannot survive. When I was lured away by a gang of destitutes, I was forced to morph into a gigantic mass of dark space. I received an excess of power from this confused energy. Even if I leave and completely vanish, somehow, someway, someone will call me again, and I will be inflicted yet again. Or whatever. Ren, can you hear me? The dark space has disappeared, and in turn, I also will have to disappear. Ren, what does it mean to be good? What does it mean to be bad? Chu-Teng became one of the dark, I became one of the light. Despite that we are opposite of each other, we were exactly the same before we were even born. Chu-Teng heard my voice from the depths of the Midheaven. He was committed to turning me into darkness. As for me, did I hear any voices? What did I do? I did not perceive any issues on fording the Midheaven. I did not see anything at all. I don't hear anything. Nobody knows the future of the Midheaven. The natural order of life will choose its fate. Ren, you saved me from the darkness with your powers. I always had faith in you and the brave heart you have. This world will now continue on forever. We will surely meet again sometime, in another place. Goodbye for now. I guess that's supposed to be foreshadowing a sequel, but this game never got a sequel. And it's really loud. And then here's the credits. Pretty cool. Osamu Sato. He did everything. Marketing, promotion, there was none. International marketing, there was none. I don't understand. Like, this game wasn't even published, was it? Sony, why did you throw this game under the bus and not do anything with it? I mean, I know it would never have sold, like, anything, but come on. Could have at least tried. Macromedia. So these guys. They're Japanese names. I think that's it. Is that it? Yep. There's just a button that says quit. Oh, that was interesting. You got Fallout 4? Oh crap, you're right. This game needs a yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't. Remaster. No, thank you. It's bad how it is. It looks cool, but it's kind of trash. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of bad. Right, you have to use Game Engine to fight a boss, and you get hand cramps from fighting another boss. And then the other one's just kind of annoying. And the story makes no sense, the lore is boring. The designs are kind of neat. That's like literally the only appeal. Probably the designs and the music are pretty good. But everything else is just not good. Crap. I think I've had enough of this. I'm gonna end the stream.